darkness in others doesn't always arrive with a thunderclap. Sometimes it whispers, and by the time you hear it clearly, you're already trapped in its grip. Every single day we cross paths with individuals who wear masks so convincing that we mistake toxicity for charm. But beneath that polished exterior lies a current of something dangerous, something that feeds on your energy, your hope, and your peace. The question is, how do you spot them before they've already taken root in your life? The first unmistakable sign is a complete and utter disregard for your boundaries. This isn't about forgetting a request or making an honest mistake. This is a calculated, repeated testing of your limits to see exactly how much they can get away with. They'll push, probe, and prod until you're questioning whether your own feelings are even valid anymore. Have you ever felt guilty for simply saying no to someone? That guilt isn't yours. It's a weapon they've placed in your hands and convinced you to use against yourself. Now consider the second sign. They are masters of deflection. When confronted even gently about their behavior, they transform into the victim in an instant. The conversation that should be about their actions becomes a courtroom drama where you're on trial for being too sensitive or unreasonable. But pause for a moment and ask yourself, whose feelings are being protected in this exchange? Not yours. Never yours. Every accusation they hurl at you is actually a confession, a window into their own dark reflection. The accusations they scream are the confessions they hide. Third, notice their relationship with your success. A toxic person cannot celebrate you without immediately redirecting the spotlight back to themselves. Your promotion? They had a harder day. Your new relationship? They remind you of their past heartbreak. Why does your happiness feel like a threat to them? Because in their world, there's only one star, and it certainly isn't you. They engage in a constant, exhausting comparison that leaves you feeling diminished, as if your accomplishments are simply inconvenient interruptions to their own narrative. The fourth sign is more subtle but equally destructive. They weaponize your empathy. They know you care, so they manufacture crises to keep you tethered to them. It's never just a bad day, it's always a catastrophe. They drain your emotional reserves until you have nothing left for yourself. Have you ever noticed how your energy plummets after spending time with them? That exhaustion isn't accidental, it's the entire point. They need you empty so they can feel full. Fifth, watch how they speak about others when those people aren't present. If they gossip mercilessly about their closest friends, you can be absolutely certain they're doing the same about you. Their loyalty is conditional, transactional, and always tied to what you can provide them in the moment. But here's where it gets dangerous. They've convinced you that you're different, that the way they treat others is somehow separate from how they treat you. That's a lie designed to keep your guard down. Sixth, they thrive on chaos. Stability is their enemy because stable people don't need saving. And a toxic person's identity is built on being the hero or the victim, never just a person. They'll create drama where none exists, ignite conflict between friends, and then graciously step in to help resolve what they started. Have you ever wondered why peace always seems to shatter the moment they walk into a room? That's not bad luck. That's design. Seventh, they lack accountability. Apologies, when they come, are hollow performances. You'll hear "I'm sorry you feel that way" instead of "I'm sorry I hurt you." The responsibility for their actions is always shifted onto your interpretation of events. This is perhaps the most exhausting pattern of all, because it forces you to endlessly defend your own reality. An apology without change is just manipulation with better manners. Eighth, they isolate you. Slowly, over months or years, they'll plant seeds of doubt about your other relationships. Your friends don't really care. Your family doesn't understand you. They become your sole confidant, the only person who truly gets you. But look closely at who you've lost along the way. Isolation isn't devotion, it's control disguised as love. Finally, the 9th sign is your own body's response. If you feel anxious, exhausted, or physically drained before you even meet them, if your stomach tightens when their name appears on your phone, listen to that signal. Your intuition knows what your mind is still trying to rationalize. The question is no longer, are they toxic? The question is, what are you going to do about it? Recognizing these signs isn't about labeling someone as purely evil. It's about protecting your peace, preserving your energy, and reclaiming the life that's been quietly siphoned away. You are not responsible for saving people who are determined to drown you alongside them. The most radical act of self-love is learning when to walk away. Your peace is not negotiable. Protect it like your life depends on it. If this message resonated with you, drop a like and share your experience in the comments below. And if you're ready to continue this journey of self-awareness, make sure to subscribe to Mind Forge and hit that notification bell so you never miss when we drop new insights. But before you go, ask yourself this: who in your life needs to see this message today?